Hey guys, how's it going? My name is PogoSisms and welcome to my new Pokemon Light Platinum gameplay walkthrough. Yes, now this is going to be a wonderful series. I hope you'll join me every step of the way, and in completing this wonderful series I will get some great Pokemon, some bad ones. There'll be some trolls along the way, including this episode I'm sure. And yeah, we're just going to generally have quite a lot of fun. Anyway, we'll start off and I'm obviously going to be a boy. And I've got to change my name. I'm going to call myself Tyrone because we all know Tyrone. He's got to get his shit together. And that is just what I plan on doing. Because I do love this game. If you have ever played this game before, you will know how good it is. It is probably the best Pokemon hack out there, I do believe. And if you haven't tried it, obviously, I do suggest you do. And anyway, we're starting. What's going on? Rumbling. And... where is this place? Sounds like a dream. Or some kind of messed up world. What's that over there, you may ask? And you go and look, and what is it? It is very slow. Arceus, Giratina, Dialga, and Palkia. Yes, and now he's like, Wah! He's just there with all his mates surrounding him, and they're like, hey, how's it going? How is it going, Arceus? You're having a bit of a laugh there, and they're like, Wah! Or, Grr! And, Gwah! Because they're all just having a little talk, and then bang, they go in for a group hug. Well, it's not really actually trying to kill him, but you know, they just call it a group hug. They're having a bit of a party, and this is going quite slow. It is how it actually goes. It's not my screen. Don't worry. And then it's shaking. He's like, get the hell off me, boys. I'm not gay. And then basically he is just having a bit of fun. You know, he's having a bit of a party, and they're all running away like, what's happening? What's happening? I'm there, like wandering, just having a bit of stare. And then all of a sudden, bang! Big lightning flash. What the hell's going on? This is insane. It's going to be like the battle of the century of them just standing still, going in for a group hug, then walking away. That is something to talk about. And bang, they go for it again. They get away, and Arceus has disappeared. And that is going to be the start of the story. He's like, this is very strange. I gotta be having a nightmare. And yes, he does, and that is how Tyrone talks. Of course, Tyrone talks like that, even though he is a little white boy, just like me. And my mum's like, hi Tyrone, glad. Now, Professor Jasmine wants to see you. Something about strange happening about Alpha. And you know, it's the language that you know, that your father taught you. And you're like, alright, I'm going to go see him. Because apparently you know this special language no one else does. And yeah, now I'm going to go change a clock. How much great fun is this? Let's just change it to this time. 1:15, you know, doesn't really make a difference in this game because there's no night and day. Well, no, there is day, there's no night. If there's no night and day, that would be rather weird. Anyway, it would be like the Twilight Zone. Ooh, great ride at Disneyland. Anyway, yes, and this is something else you must know about me, guys. I am a bit random, not funny random either, just pure random. But hopefully we'll enjoy this together. Hope you'll enjoy my videos. And yes, anyway, who's this? He's like, hello, friend. Are you Tyrone? I'm like, yep, that's me. He's like, Professor Juniper wants you to see you. She's in Central City. Now let's just go now. And I'm like, oh, I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Corey. Right, his name Corey. I'm just gonna name Corey. And he's the champion of the Zephyr League. And yes, we're meeting the champion already, just like Cynthia or someone like that. But this guy is called Corey, and that's what I'm going to call him at least. If I butchered his name, please tell me. Anyway, he's like, okay, I'm going to take you to Central City on my Salamence. I'm like, wow, Salamence, and just look at that. The graphics on this game is absolutely incredible. You don't get that in any of the other games. It's probably better than any of the games in general, how it looks. Even better than the proper ones made by Nintendo, but this is just absolutely fantastic. Anyway, we're going to walk down and go see him, and then we walk past a miner, a girl, and there's quite a lot of houses in this place. And is that Ash Ketchum? I do believe it is. Professor Jasmine, she's like, hello Tyrone. And I think I called him someone else actually. And she's like, yeah, I'm here with Ash Ketchum, the most powerful trainers, and we're going to have a look at this rock. Let's see what it says. And like Ash is like, hi, I'm the current world champion. I'm like, damn, you've really managed to kind of work your way up, haven't you, from your Pikachu, and now you've got everything. Anyway, he's like, okay, let's look at this alpha language. I'm like, Wow, these inscriptions talk about the creation of the universe. It was made by Arceus, who created the Pokemon along with the rest of its and it seemed balance of Pokemon, blah blah blah. I am going through this too quickly, I can't be bothered to read it. And if I miss anything, don't worry guys, I will go back to it and I will show you. Anyway, I'm just like, okay, now let's destroy this old document before anyone else manages to see at it. So Corey's like, go and Empoleon, use Hydro Pump. And it's just gone. And it's like, now rain dance to make this a nice little lake. And what if you're wondering, guys, I have played this before. It was absolutely great. I've finished it all, so I will know what to do. Hopefully there won't be any points where I'm confused. And if you're ever planning on walking through it with me, which I suggest you should, if you haven't already, or if you have, do it again, because it's that much fun, like I am doing. And yeah, you know, Ash Ketchum's walking off as well, and I'm like, oh, this is rather nice, you know, okay, so let's see what's going to happen now. Who's that? Well, Professor, I was waiting for those two strong trainers to walk away so I could force you to give me the secrets. And she's like, no, you'll never get it. Prepare to face the fury of Team Steam. Go, pt1. And she's like, no, hey, Tyrone, get a Pokeball from my bag. Go on, quickly, Tyrone, get one of the Pokeballs. Now, you can choose from Charmander, Bulbasaur, or Squirtle. But I decide to go for Bulbasaur, yes, because everyone else goes for Charmander, Poker Cinema went for it, and also Munching Orange went for it, all the big guys kind of went, so I was like, okay, I'll go for Bulbasaur, try something different, and yeah, that was pretty easy. I speed up the battles because I don't see a point of like wasting time. You see what happens anyway. I'm like, yes, we destroyed him. That's going to be a recurring theme now throughout this series. Team Steam, they are the bad guys, they are the Team Rocket of this game. And she's like, thank you. And you're like, you can have this Pokemon as like protection or something. You know, why don't you start your own little adventure? And I'm like, okay, I've got to name this Bulbasaur now. And if I was honest, I didn't have a clue what to name this. I don't know what to name it. What shall I name it? And if you haven't guessed already, I've just said, this video isn't live. Every other video from now on will be live. It's just I needed to work out the software, so I decided just to film it first. And I decided to call Bulbasaur Irby. Yes, Irby, like herbs, like Irby. I think it's a car or something. And I thought that was a pretty cool, snazzy name. And I also speed up bits like that, just simple walking. So, hey, Professor, and she's like, okay, now you have your first Pokemon. I think you should train to become the Pokemon Master, compete in the Zephyr League and all 8 gyms. And I'm like, yes, I've dreamed of this all my life. I'm so excited. Now I am going to do all this. And she's like, but first, can you go to a lake? Because I want to see Dr. Oak and, you know, get him something. And I'm like, yeah, sure, I'm definitely gonna go speak to him for you. And she's like, yeah, have some Pokeballs. So I'm like, great, now I'm going to go up to the north and I'm going to train some Pokemon, and this is where the trolling begins. Because I don't have any way of healing him, so I'm just going to start by battling. And look how much this little Bidoof is doing. I'm down to 2 hit points. I forgot I had a Moo Moo Milk on me. All Pokemon start with a Moo Moo Milk, which is rather good. But I'm like, oh god, I might as well just die now. So he tackles me, and I am already out, and I wake up right next to my TV, not even in my bed. What a bad way to go to sleep. Anyway, I'm like, okay, let's go battle this first trainer. This should be quite hard, because, you know, it's not going to be easy. It's not like a youngster Joey. They are much harder. They start with a level 4 Caterpie, and that's just one of them, and he is really trying to lower my speed, and that is not good. I'm like, oh damn, this isn't going very well. Already lost about 6 hit points after just 1, and then he sends out another Caterpie, and this is just not going great. Down to 11 hit points, but I am in level 7 now. Learned Leech Seed, and this is great, and this is where it gets hard. Venepede's rollout. Now I was trying to get some hit points off it from Leech Seed, but it was just taking none of it. Look at that, out with 9 hit points left. I was getting absolutely trolled, and this one was taking the nick. He was really just destroying me with that rollout, and it's not even that great, it's just a constant build-up of power, and I was starting to cry. You know, I decided to go straight back into it second time round. I was surely going to beat him second time, giving him some nice bits of experience points, but look at me. I'm not the most talented trainer with a Bulbasaur, and I die a lot. I've already died twice, well not died, but get knocked out. And yeah, can it get any worse? No, he's just using the rollouts, and I am losing a lot of health, and bang! See, he makes me lose 12 hit points again, and I have gone twice out to a little bug catcher. Where is youngster Joey when you need him? This Rattata would have got absolutely caned by my Irby, but now he's just partying along. At least I'm gaining a nice amount of XP from it, but this is absolutely ridiculous. Anyway, I'm level 9 now. I'm like, well, hey, he's finally got a Venipede using his rollout. He really wasn't taking none of it. And I was like, yes, look at the amount of XP you get from that. You get 217 experience. That is a nice amount of experience. And I'm just going to be tackling this one. And I'm like, damn. And yes, again, how is he doing this? It's like unfair. And I am starting to really get annoyed. But at the same time, it is a lot of experience. So I'm like, oh, damn. Last time, if not, otherwise I'm just going to screw this whole video. This is really, really annoying. But anyway, I'm like, tackle, tackle, tackle. It's just becoming repetitive. My thumb's starting to bleed by the amount of times I've pressed the button to tackle, and it is really getting on my nerves. But I was taking no for an answer this time. They were doing near to no damage, and I had finally beaten youngster Jose. Jose, what a cool name. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, guys. I do hope you enjoyed this first episode. If you did, leave it a like, put a comment down what you want me to catch next, and yeah, see you in the next episode. Peace!